Hello everyone. Okay, so this is the video for your first sessions, which is on the new week. As you already know, the information from your teacher, today is the day that you are going to take the quiz 3 of our term. For this quiz 3, I would like to take this first session to review some of the important lesson and the quiz format and what we are expecting you to do during the quiz. So here are the contents related to the quiz. First of all, we will look at the quiz format. What are the exercise type and what are the test items that you will do in your quiz. And then I would like to share some of the useful vocabulary that will be beneficial for you to do the quiz, as well as the grammar point within our lesson. There are a lot of grammar points, but to make sure you can find those important points to review for your quiz, I decided to take a few slides talking about the grammar point for you to review. As mentioned, within the test or the quiz, there will be a reading and writing exercise. So in this video, I will go through a few tips that will help you to get a lot of score from those type of exercise regarding to the readings and writing exercise. So without any further ado, let's look at the content of the quiz 3. So generally, it is the same as quiz 1 and quiz 2. There will be 4 sections for the quiz. We start with our vocabulary section and then grammar, reading, and writings. So in each section, what you are going to do, you will be presented with a different form of exercise. It can be multiple choice questions, MCQ, or true-false statements, or rewrite the sentences. And this type of exercise will be available for all of you to do within the Google platform. And we use Google Form, which is the online platform that allow the teacher and the students to work together. You can just go to the given link and do some of the exercise in that form. So in the Google form, there will be 4 sections as I mentioned. So the first section is about the vocabulary. To get more score in your quiz, to reflect that you have learned a lot from the books, you need to be smart. What vocabulary should you review? So there are 2 main themes of the vocabularies that you should pay close attention to. The first theme of those vocabulary are about fitness and sports. So the vocabulary such as workout, membership, energy, nutrition, all of those vocabulary related to our theme of the lesson, which is fitness and sport, will be appear in your quiz, as well as another theme which is taking care of yourself, the vocabulary related to disease, the symptoms, the vocabulary that you can use when you go to meet the doctor. So those vocabulary will also be appear in your quiz. So here are some of those vocabulary that you need to pay close attention to. We have workout and workout with our 2 different functions. Membership, symptom, nutrition, power, allergies. These are the vocabulary that will be appear. Okay, definitely, for sure. So how can you improve and learn those vocabulary? Mostly for your exam, as well as for a long-term benefit for you as a language learner. you need to build up those vocabulary. You need to learn a lot of vocabulary from day to day. So how can you keep tracks and improve and make use of those vocabulary? So my first tip is to read and listen to the topic related to the theme of the lesson. Let's say we study about fitness and sport. If those some of you like football, some of you like type of sport that you watch those sport on TV or on the YouTubes, you will hear those important vocabulary. So to improve those vocabulary, you need to listen and to read to the topics that is related to the lesson. It will improve your listening skill as well as your reading skill as well, not only improve your vocabulary. And when you learn some new vocabulary, you read and you listen and you hear those vocabulary, it is not enough. You need to try to try to form examples using all those vocabulary. So example can help you use the word in the context, can help you understand the meaning of those vocabularies. Last but not least, it is the most important thing is to keep vocabulary lists or vocabulary note. When I was a student, I put a vocabulary list based on the letter. For example, the word that start with letter A, I kept on the first page, and then the word that start with letter B, the second page, and so on and so forth. So when I learn new word which start with letter G, so I turn to the page that has only letter G's and I write it down. So doing so for around 2 or 3 months, you can see you learn a lot of vocabulary. Quick facts, everyone. As the intermediate learner, you are supposed to know more than 1,000 English words. So here are the 3 techniques that will improve your vocabulary as well as will be beneficial for you to review for your quiz as well as your final exam. For the grammar points, in the quiz, there are only 3 main grammar points for you to review. The first one is the future continuous, present perfect tense, and it plus that close. For the future continuous, okay, be sure with the form. And then think about the usage, when to use future continuous. And for the present perfect tense, again, you need to be clear with the form, the 3 forms, the positive form, the negative form, and the question form, and then know when to use the present perfect tense. Last but not least, you should be able to differentiate between past simple and present perfects. For it and that clause, it will be a lot easier for you to write the answer. If you are able to change from this sentence to this type of sentence that fit with the structure, it is very easy because the structure just it is plus adjective plus that clause. And for the reading part, everyone, this quiz you will see a short reading passage, and most of the exercise is the true-false statements. So without wasting your time reading everything, you need to read the question first. So doing the reading exercise is a little bit difficult. If you start reading and then go to read the question, you may forget what you have read. It is a good idea to start the question first and then try to read the given passage for specific informations. Make sure you read slowly and carefully for those informations that you will need to decide whether the statement is true or false. Moving on to the last part of your quiz, which is the writing paragraph. You will only ask to write only around 100 to 150 words, which is very short. But the most important thing when you write is to follow the structure of the paragraph. Whether it is short or long, the structure of the paragraph should be followed. So what are those structures? So you need to start your writing with the introduction. So the introduction can be one or two or three short sentences which talk about the main idea and the topic sentence, and followed by the body paragraph, which is about the supporting detail. So those supporting detail, it can be examples. Last but not least, the conclusions. So in the conclusion part, you can end your writing with a short summaries or your own opinions. For example, let's say the topic about how to be healthy, and your topic sentence should be there are 5 ways to stay healthy. This is a short topic sentence, and in your body paragraph you need to talk each point briefly and give example. Let's say doing exercise can help you stay healthy. For example, running every mornings can burn a lot of calorie and fat in your body. So this is the type of writing, whether it is short or long. Make sure to follow the structure of the paragraph. So everyone, that's it for our video review. I wish you a good luck with your quiz, everyone. So goodbye.